All right, we're about to get into some of these other probabilities today. These are our OR, not the one that you actually have to use when you're in a canoe. And remember, if you're in a canoe and you hear banjos, you need to paddle faster. All right, two events are mutually exclusive if the events cannot happen at the same time and don't overlap, like the probability of Mr. Jeffries getting longer hair on his head and anything else, those aren't going to happen. Okay, those do not affect each other at all. Okay, overlapping events are events that have one outcome in common. Um, we're going to get to some of these. Uh, Again, remember, my definitions don't make sense until you actually use them. All right, so we have this right here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, now it says you spin a spinner. It has 14 equal sections. What's probably to get an odd number or a 14? Okay, so we have 14 of these things. An odd number is not going to be 14 at all. Okay, and there's going to be 7 of them, and there's only one 14 over here. All right, so we end up getting 8 over 14, which, what is that, 4 over 7? Okay, these are mutually exclusive. You can't, 14 is not going to be an odd number. Okay, 14 is not going to be an odd number. So let's take this same thing and we're going to pull it down here. All right, so all right, you have a spinner equal size 1 through 14. Blah, 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 blah. All right, that it's even or greater than 10. All right, so my even number, so there's going to be 7 of those. You don't believe me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. See, 7 of those. All right, plus numbers greater than 10 right here. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 of those. Now, if you do it like I did, you're like, oh, I counted this twice. You know, what we have to do is we have to subtract these two that we counted twice, this 12 and 14. All right, which if you ask Mr. Jeffries how he does it, I would do it in a calculator. All right, 7 plus 4 is 11, minus 2 is 9. So we're going to have 9 over 14. That's because these actually overlapped, okay? Now, this is our rules. This is actually some of the rules that I actually won't break right now. All right, let's see, mutually exclusive. Okay, we've already talked about that. All right. All right, so this is what I did. This is when I subtracted this right here, the overlapping thing. All right, so it says you choose one card from a standard deck of cards. Okay, we know that there's 52 in a standard deck of cards. That's 52 card pickup. When I get back to school, if you don't know what that is, please let me know. I will help you. All right, so probability of getting a club. Okay, that's also what we call the puppy's feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so there's 13 of these. All right, that's the puppy's feet. That's the clubs. All right, plus the probability of 10s. Well, there's going to be 4 10s of them right here. And that's the ugly 4. Yep, that's ugly. Okay. So now, how many of these are a 10 and a club? Well, there's 1 of them. Okay, so we would actually have to subtract that 1, or some of y'all are going to be smart enough to say, well, don't count it in the first place. You don't got to subtract. Okay. So this is 17. This is going to be 16, which is going to reduce down to, got to find where I hid my calculator up here. I'm working from the kitchen. This is 4 over 13. Okay. I love the visual. Visual actually helps. Okay. We're rolling out. Oh my goodness, we said dice. Going to get in trouble. Probably rolling a sum of 7 or 11. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so there's 6 of those out of 36 possibilities. The sum of 7 or 11. So let's see, 11 would be, that's 10. This is these right here. Okay, there's only 2 of those. Those don't overlap. There's no way that it can be both 7 and 11. I know some of y'all are sitting there going, 7, 11, 7, 11. If you're cool, or your parents are cool, and they played some of that old school rap from when we were younger. All right, so this reduces down to 2 over 9. All right, not too bad. So, I didn't mean for that to happen. So this is what I would do if I were you. I would sit there and write this down each time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can actually see which ones that we're going to be doing. Now, this one, even number or 7. So there's going to be 6. All right. So are these mutually exclusive? Yes. These do not. You can't be 7 and even. Okay, that's just not going to happen. So 6 over 12 plus 1 over 12. That's a bad arrow, but this is 7 over 12. Okay. Less than 4 or greater than 10. So here's all the numbers less than 4. Here's all the numbers greater than 10. Okay, those are also mutually exclusive. You can't be less than 4 and greater than 10. Okay, that, the common sense. Again, common sense is not a flower that grows in everybody's garden. It's like deodorant. The people who need it don't use it. Take that as you will. All right, so that's 1/2. And we may have a photo bomb from my wife as she walks through the back here. No, she's not? Okay, she doesn't want to. She was trying to, she thought about it, and then I scared her off. All right, the probability that odd or less than 5. So this is the odd numbers. There's 7 of those, or 6 of those, and less than 5. So here's the numbers less than 5. Okay, there's 2 odd numbers right there. So there's 4 numbers less than 5, and there's 2 of them that are both. Now, you can, again, if you're smart enough to say, oh, I've already counted those twice, I don't have to do that. All right, so this is going to be 10. This is 8. 8 over 12. I should be able to do this in my head, but I'm not. Head's hurting. Medicine has not kicked in yet. All right, so we have 2 turds. All right, even number. Well, there's going to be 6 of those. Believe it or not, if it's an even number, like 14 or 12, there's half as many even and odds. All right, so even number and greater than 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so let's only count the ones that's not even. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that actually subtracted already right there. And I don't know if you heard my dog barking, but my wife went around, so she didn't have to walk behind me recording. Oh, it's going to be a good day, Tater. Slowly dying. Okay. Quarantine. Y'all think it's bad having to wear a mask at school and other places? I have to wear a mask around my wife when we get closer, when we get within each other, and she has to wear a mask at the house when we're in the same room. You know. All right, multiple of 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this happens 4 out of 12 times. And an odd number. Well, the odd numbers are still going to be this one, okay. This one, there's 6 of those. And how many of them are multiple of 3? There's 2 of them. Okay, so we can subtract 2. I don't know why I said 10. This is not mutually exclusive. So this is going to be 8 over 12 again, or 2/3. All right. Even in a multiple of 5, this is not mutually exclusive, and this is why. Even numbers, again, we have 6 out of 12. Multiples of 5 is 5 and 10. So that's 2 of them minus, okay. So if you are smart, you only counted the 5 because we are counting the 10 once, and we have 7 over 12. All right, let's see. Do we have anything else? I don't think we do. Oh, we don't. All right. So remember, take your time, do what you can. All right, good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.